Hey everybody, it's Dr. McVeary here. I just wanted to welcome you to EDU573, Language Arts and Developmental Approach. And speaking of that, I have designed the course to fit both those teachers who are already certified in the classroom or other certification and those that are in the Masters Plus certification program. So the objective of this video is to really accomplish three things. Go over the course workflow, review the syllabus, and then just talk about the modules. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. So you can think about this course design as having three major components. The first component is our class hub. That's like our library. That's where you're going to go to find all your readings, find all the materials. The second is the class stream. That's our coffee shop. That's where we hang out and share what we're working on. And the third spot is your blog or website. And that's your journal, but that's what you bring to the coffee shop to share. So I'm going to go through each one of those components. The first is the website, and I emailed everybody the link on how to get to it. But if you get to networklearningcollaborative.com, you can get to any of my open courses. But there's a link to Language Arts there. And when you go, there's the general information, and I go through how we set up the course, and then you have links to each of the modules. There's 5 modules. And also a link to the class stream. And the class stream is a private stream that we've set up. So you need to register for an account by clicking here. I already have, so I'm just going to sign in. Once I learn how to type. And you can sign in, you'll be able to make an account. And it's real simple. You want to do a post, you can click there. You want to add an audio recording, you can click there, and we're going to talk about those later. One of your jobs as a discussion director will be to record a podcast, but we'll talk about that. And if you want to just add an image, you can click there. So it's real simple, and the benefit is I've actually left it open each year, so you can go back and see the other projects, the other finals that people have done. Up here, you can navigate to the class website. Now I'm the administrator, so I see this view, but you'll see a different view. You can also, the syllabus is right here. So why don't we go ahead and talk about the syllabus. All right, here's all the standards and stuff, and your basic readings. And masters only, you can buy a hard copy of the book, but I think I link to a copy that you can read online and that we'll annotate together. Certification only, here's a link to your book. Now, what do you have to do for assignments? It's broken down into just a couple things. Is a reading reflection. And these will be basically your common post by the discussion director. And you're just, you're going to answer those questions, you're going to use those posts. Those posts might become launching pads for your blog posts. Now, each module you're responsible for 2 blog posts. These could be video based, these could be artistic project, something, but you have to share something that you create that captures your learning. And there are no real parameters beyond that. Now, I am looking for academic discourse, so even if you do an artistic piece, you better be able to explain some of the metaphors or why certain things are in the foreground, others in the background. We'll also be using an open annotation tool called Hypothesis, and I will do a tutorial on that as well. And so as you're doing your readings, which I love this because what we're doing is instead of just talking about the text, we're talking in the text. So I'm going to actually set up private hypothesis groups and invite everybody into those to start the annotation. So don't worry about doing the annotations right off the bat because I want to make new groups and set those up. Then the final project, there's different projects for the Masters Plus certifications and the Masters Only group, so you have to look through those as well and decide on what you're going to do. The grading assignments, and then here are the dates for each of the modules of when things will be due. Now today's like we're kind of doing the pre kind of enrollment from now till Wednesday to get out. So by Wednesday I want everybody with a blog set up and ready to go, so you can go ahead and get started there. And then each of the dates are there, and I will randomly choose the discussion directors for the modules. And what the discussion directors will have to do is you're going to pose the questions, kind of get the dialogue going, and at the end of the module, after reading through everybody's blog posts, after providing feedback on their writing, after maintaining the conversation in the discussion groups, you're going to record an audio podcast that you'll share on our system. And I will do the first one kind of as a model to show you how that works. So, but it's, it's the wrap up. It's a 7 to 10 minute kind of talk, just going through some of the key points. Some people might even choose to do them on video so that they can have slides using like Google Hangouts and Air or Periscope or any of the tools such like that to do live broadcasting. And then and that's pretty much it. That's our that's the overview of the class. Now, how do I make a blog? Well, it's actually quite simple. There's some tutorials there, but one that I love to do is just to quickly throw together a WordPress.com. If you just go to WordPress.com, you can just get started right here and follow along. Now, I've already made a bunch of blogs there, so it will be a little bit harder for me to demonstrate how to show up, but this is all you do. You just go through and then you pick an example, and then you set up a blog, and you can just hit free, select the free plan, and you have a blog set up. Now, I didn't have to go through the sign-in process because I already have a WordPress.com account, but you can go ahead and follow along. Set up a blog, and that's all you have to do. Blogger is pretty much the same way. That's really easy to set up. And if you have any of these questions, please let me know. I'm also looking for a time to do a face-to-face meeting sometime this week to help people get set up, but I want to see who can get set up first and get started and ready to go. So when we look back, you have till Wednesday to really get set up. We go back to the syllabus, the first modules on literacy and culture, and here's the reading. And it links right to there. Now you could also, there's a link to the syllabus here, which then if you want to open the readings not inside, we can just go to that first one, open the link, and there it is. All right, and I will work on setting up the private hypothesis groups next and create a quick tutorial on how you join those and get involved with that. So I'm really looking forward to this class. Really excited to see what everybody is going to bring and really take off. Now, the technology might seem a little bit scary, but if you just think about that metaphor that you have a private journal, you go to the library, you check out a book, you write about it in your journal, then you go share your journal at the coffee shop. That's pretty much how we've set up the course. All right, everybody, I look forward to meeting you this semester.